The Rookie Season 8, Episode 13 photos, The Thinker, preview a fast-moving and unpredictable new episode as Nolan and the team face unexpected challenges. Airing tonight, March 30 on ABC, the episode blends action and character development as things quickly spiral out of control during a routine ride-along. As Bailey steps into a new role, her dynamic with Nolan is put to the test when their ride-along takes a dangerous turn. Meanwhile, the team shifts focus toward recruiting new members, hinting at major changes ahead for the department. Tune-in block. The Rookie, Season 8, Episode 13, The Thinker. Air date, Monday, March 30. Time, 10:02 to 11 p.m. ETPT. Network, ABC. Streaming, available next day on Hulu. Episode 813. At the heart of the series is John Nolan, portrayed by Nathan Fillion, once the oldest rookie in the LAPD and now a seasoned officer whose life experience, determination, and sense of humor continue to set him apart. The series also stars Makia Cox as Nyla Harper, Alyssa Diaz as Angela Lopez, Richard T. Jones as Wade Gray, Melissa O'Neill as Lucy Chen, Eric Winter as Tim Bradford, Jenna Dewan as Bailey Noon, Shawn Ashmore as Wesley Evers, Lisseth Chavez as Selena Juarez, and Derek Augustine as Miles Penn. Created by Alexi Hawley, The Rookie is executive produced by Hawley, Mark Gordon, Nathan Fillion, Michelle Chapman, Bill Norcross, Bryn Malone, Moira Kierland, Bill Rowe, and John Steinberg. The series is produced by Lionsgate Television in partnership with 20th Television. In case you missed it, last week's episode, Spy Games, delivered a high-stakes operation that pushed the team into a dangerous undercover situation, testing loyalties and forcing tough decisions in the field. As tensions rose, the case set the stage for the unpredictable events unfolding in tonight's episode. Previous episode photos. https://seat42f.com/therookie/season8/episode12/photos/spygames. For more photos, analysis, and coverage of The Rookie, including previous episodes, cast galleries, and feature galleries, explore our dedicated collection here. https://seat42f.com/tag/therookie. Scroll down to check out all the photos from The Rookie Season 8, Episode 13, The Thinker. What happens when the LAPD faces a criminal who is always 10 steps ahead? Tonight, The Rookie returns with Season 8, Episode 13, titled The Thinker. And let me tell you, the stakes have never been higher for John Nolan and his team. ABC just dropped a batch of promotional images that are sending the fan base into a frenzy. Is a major character's life hanging in the balance? And who exactly is the Thinker? In today's deep dive, we're breaking down every single frame of the new photos and analyzing what this means for the rest of the season. If you think you know where this story is going, think again. Before we get into The Rookie Season 8, Episode 13 photos, we have to talk about that title. The Thinker suggests a psychological adversary, someone who isn't just using firepower, but strategy. In the previous episodes, we saw the Mid-Wilshire team dealing with fragmented leads, but tonight it all comes to a head. The official synopsis hints at a high-stakes chess match. We see John Nolan in a position we haven't seen him in a while, truly stumped. For a man who has seen it all, from serial killers to international cartels, seeing him look vulnerable in these new images is a massive red flag for fans. We'll be looking at how the department's resources are stretched thin as they try to outmaneuver a mastermind who seems to have access to the city's most secure systems. Pull up the first set of images. In photo number 1, we see Lucy Chen and Tim Bradford. The Chenford dynamic is under immense pressure here. Notice the lighting. It's dim, tense, and they aren't looking at each other, but at a tactical map. This suggests that The Rookie Episode 13 spoilers might involve a tactical error that puts one of them in the line of fire.
Moving to the photos of Nyla Harper and James, there's a shot of them in a heated discussion outside the station. This episode isn't just about the crime, it's about the psychological toll the job takes on their personal lives. As we analyze these The Rookie Season 13 photos, look closely at Sergeant Gray's expression in the background of the briefing room scene. He looks worried. Usually, Gray is the rock of the station, but if he's sweating, we should be too. So, what is the Thinker's endgame? My theory is that this episode serves as the catalyst for the Season 8 finale arc. We might be looking at a hack of the LAPD's internal servers. The photos show several officers staring at blacked-out monitors. If the Thinker is a cyber terrorist or a disgruntled former analyst, the physical danger is only half the battle. We also need to consider the rookie turnover this season. The photos show the new recruits looking particularly overwhelmed. Is this the episode where one of them decides the badge is too heavy to carry? We'll be watching the ABC broadcast tonight very closely to see if any of these background characters make a move that shifts the power balance in the precinct. The beauty of The Rookie is how it balances humor with heart-stopping action, but from what we've gathered from the Thinker previews, the humor might be taking the back seat tonight for something much more grounded and gritty. I want to hear from you. Do you think the Thinker is a returning villain or someone brand new? Based on the photos, do you think Nolan is headed for a promotion or a suspension? It's going to be an intense night on ABC. Make sure you have your popcorn ready because The Thinker is about to change everything. If you enjoyed this deep dive and photo breakdown, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for weekly episode recaps and theory videos. We are on the road to the season finale, and you won't want to miss a single update. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.